During the break, as we wondered what else Julia Gillard has been faking, both teams were given 3 clues to a recent strange but true story. Robbins, Flanagan and Waititi got a cleaning tool.
I would also like to thank the person from the props department who secured this with pins. Thank you. It's very painful in here.
Well, it's very painful out here as well, Mike. If that's any consolation to you.
Don't make the bottle brush angry.
I wish they were inside the tube.
Oh, I've won $1 for every time you've said that.
We also have a bell.
See if you recognise this tune. Anyone? That's Low Rider. So, do you not get
Another
it?
one. Another one.
I've got another one. I've got another one. Yeah, this one.
Oh, yeah. There's a cover of Low Rider.
You must have done it wrong. That was actually Don't Fear the Reaper, Blue Oyster Cult. I can't believe you didn't get that. That was so
It's a
obvious.
classic.
Oh,
I love that song.
I got heaps.
And this.
Great Australian band. There's 5 of them. They're all wearing clothes and they have instruments. Please welcome Blue Juice.
Before you start, sorry to stop you there.
Oh, that's okay.
You've got the new CD out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, new, it's like 8 months old.
It's 8 months. Well, we had you on the show last time when it first came out.
That's true.
Is it still selling? Are the kids
Oh,
still on it?
obviously not, I guess. That's why we're here, desperately. Yeah, no, it's out. We're going to make a new one pretty soon. We just did Splendour in the Grass and stuff, and there's a new single, which is the same title as the album.
And Splendour in the Grass, for some of the older members of the audience, is what?
Well, Josh will know exactly what we're talking about. It's a big music festival that you go to and see bands at. You know? And a dance.
I had a completely different idea of what Splendour in the Grass was. I thought that's usually my special name for it.
And how did you go down at Splendour?
Yeah, it was great. We had Yeti suits.
Yes.
We just tried
can you
to
describe the Yeti suits to everyone?
Yeah, they were wool. They were made by our friend Dana Lenko, and they were like a unitard covered in wool. And then we put UV lights all around the stage and covered everything in fluoro tape. And it was like a rave, like a sort of Yeti rave.
I think one of them still got the Yeti suit on.
I can't tell which one. Yeah.
When are you going to get your long hair back? I loved you with the long hair.
Me?
Jake, yeah.
I've been going a bit grey, Paul.
But you had that beautiful fro.
Yeah, I could do it, but
fro.
I'm a bit worried that I'll look like a sex offender if I grow it out.
Too late.
Yeah, yeah. Says you can't help what you are.
Well, I think on that positive note, probably time you started singing. Give us the clue.
I feel good. Like I knew that I would, yeah. I feel good, baby. Like I knew that I would, yeah. So good. I feel nice. Like sugar and spice, yeah. I feel nice. Like sugar and spice, yeah. So nice.
Blue juice, the immaculate blue juice. And Hooper, Thomas and Hamilton have a uniform. Baby, you can drive my car.
You look like an angry duck.
Cyclops duck. We also have a pacifier.
Oh. I think I just went sterile. That's I'm not sure that it's mine. I think he's just yours, right?
And finally this.
I was meant to sing a song, but I'm not going to sing a song because instead I'm going to introduce to you the lead singer of one of the great new bands, Washington. Please welcome to the stage, Megan Washington. Yeah.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm trying really hard not to make any sex offender jokes.
Okay. Okay, I think you're doing all right.
So far.
So far. Pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you so much.
We have your new CD here.
With extra bonus content.
Let's look, it's a gatefold jobby too. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
Massive.
Oh, lovely.
Megan's gone to a lot more trouble than Blue Juice.
It folds in on itself and you can open it. Look, I'll do it again. Yeah. You can hold this audience in trance for hours. And you have a new single as well?
Yeah, it's called Sunday Best. Mm-hmm. I'm still in a little bit of shock because it's out. You know, I got so used to saying, oh, it's out in blah, you know, for 3 years. But now that it's out, it's, I got nothing to do except to come on your show and sing for you. So it's,
Well, it is a pleasure to have you here, even if you don't feel it.
No,
and,
no, I didn't mean it like that. I just, you know, I don't know what I meant. I'm sorry. Sex offender, sex offender.
Sex offender. Sex offender. You do have a clue for us, though.
I do. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies. You're so self-satisfied. I don't need you. I wanna break free. God knows I want to break free. God knows I wanna break free. God knows I want to break free.
Ladies and gentlemen, Megan Washington. Megan Washington. Beautiful. We'll come back to those conundrums at the end of the show. Now to the game called 5 Second Grab. Can the teams identify the stories from my tempting tidbits? Robin's team, for you we have.
Yes, what?
Not only would I absolutely eat the seafood, I would feed it to my family.
Talking shark?
Winston. Sounded like Winston Churchill.
Did it? No. Well, maybe have a look.
Hanging out in Florida.
Well, that's what you say Florida. I've got a funny feeling this might have something to do with, I'm trying to, where would there be seafood you wouldn't want to eat? Something to do with BP.
Yeah.
Oh, yes?
And one of the bosses at BP saying, you know, because they reckon it's going to contaminate the seafood, they're saying, it came out and said, not only would I eat the seafood, but I would make my children eat the oil-covered chips.
What they're not showing in the quote there is when he went on to say how much he hated his family. That's the clue that's missing.
Yeah, it's kind of disgusting when you're getting fish at $1.50 a litre.
You have it right. I might pass some on to that nice girl with the hyphen. I've forgotten her name.
That's the story about the
magnificent Alana Hill, who commented on the David Jones. Mark McInnes? I can't remember the girl with the hyphen. Christy hyphen.
Yeah.
Christy Fraser hyphen Kirk.
Fraser hyphen
So
Kirk.
she's suing the guy from DJs for sexual harassment for about 37 million.
Yes.
And then Alana Hill, who looks a lot like she's come from a Robert Smith Cure lookalike competition, has come out and said she stood up for him a little bit and sort of then...
I know I'm not meant to, but I found it quite amusing.
I've got to say I found it amusing.
A little bit amusing.
Well, it's also
she was right to apologise as
Yeah.
well, obviously. She needed to apologise and grovel, but it was funny.
Yeah. She's also said that so she's going to donate some proceeds to a women's shelter. Is that right?
Yeah,
or
a women's shelter or something.
Yeah, or when she says a women's shelter, she means like Hooters. That's where she's going.
Christy hyphen is going for 37 million, which is a bit of There's a lot of argument about whether that's maybe a bit opportunistic.
She's already promised that she will donate every cent.
I know, so it's fine. But 37 million, I mean, that's 37 times what Demi Moore got in Indecent Proposal. That's a lot of money.
They keep describing this man, Mark McGuinness, as an alleged serial sex pest. I just think sex pest sounds like a ramped-up version of bed bugs. Like, we've got bed bugs. Oh, we've got sex pests. It's terrible.
I cannot get to sleep.
Sounds kind of adorable when you put it like that. Sex pest.
Oh, a serial sex pest.
And this is... we're going to throw this one open.
Have a go.
Yes.
That's what Mark McInnes said. What?
Allegedly.
This device, which we use every day, is a breeding ground for serious types of bacteria. What's that about?
That's about mobile phones.
I like how you got in there and everyone just... It was open and...
It was open, wasn't it?
It was, and everyone just giggled and laughed, and you got right in there.
Well,
so
because of mobile phones.
You are the winner then, Mr. Hamilton. I'm a winner. Do you want to explain more?
The mobile phone, sticking it to your ear and sticking it to your mouth, picks up a lot of bacteria, and then you can pass it on to other people. So essentially what they're saying is you're probably better off ringing people from dildos, because you get less...
Thank you.
Probably get better coverage.
Thank you. Let you talk for a bit too long again, didn't we?
I'm just happy to be out.
Have we all got our new iPhones, yeah? We're quietly fingering them in our pockets at the moment. Well, according to a new British study, your mobile can have 18 times more bacteria than the flush on a men's toilet.
That's because men never flush.
But I would like to ask, what on earth are you people doing with your phones? What are you doing with your phones? In regards to this, the problem is men don't wash their hands going to the loo. After going to the loo, they don't wash their hands. In fact, most men wash their hands while going to the loo. But we often manage to clean our boots at the same time. A hygiene expert who swabbed 30 handsets found some phones had enough fecal coliforms to cause a serious stomach illness. Yes, we've all heard of Bluetooth. Seems some people are using poo-tooth. Sorry. I'm sorry. Doctors suggest phones should be cleaned with an alcohol wipe. Just cleaned down with an alcohol wipe and stored somewhere other than Uranus. The good news... Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'd like to apologise.
It's okay if your phone uses current location, all if it can guess.
The good news is there's nothing to worry about. Most of the bacteria on your phone are killed by the vast quantities of radiation. The Robins are now on 20 points. And the Hoopers are on 25 points. After the break, so you think you can mime.